I sat back and I watched y'all in your dirty bonnets lay back on your headboards or in your cars with the cloth seats. I saw you. And you voiced your opinion about what you would have did if you were in my situation with my options that you do not have and you probably never will.
Hey y'all, it's Align with Nay. Y'all go ahead and like this video. And if you're new here, welcome to the channel. We're a good community. We spill that tea and much more. I promise you, you're going to love it here. Y'all, so it has been some rumors going around that basketball player Anthony Edwards was trying to pay Ayesha Howard $1 million up front so he can finally walk away from that whole situation. Y'all, they've been saying that he told the judge he want to pay all the child support money up front so he don't have to deal with her anymore. And everybody was talking about it, making think pieces, just dogging Ayesha out, talking about how she gonna blow the money, making it seem as if this story is really true. Because it was this post put up on X where someone said Anthony Edwards telling the judge that he wants to pay the whole 216 months of child support up front is nasty. He hate that woman and that child. And somebody said, I think it's weird that he's doing all of this after the fact when he could have prevented this at its inception by wearing a condom or pulling out. And honestly, I don't even think it was a way that you can just possibly pay all the child support up at one time. And being that inflation happens and the economy grows and things change, I don't think that was going to be a deal that she would have stood by, because $1 million, that is a lot of money, but you got to think about it in a span of 18 years. But Ayesha Howard put an end to all of those rumors, and she came out on Instagram and she really let it all out. She didn't hold back not one part. She told exactly how she was feeling about all the comments she's seen. And I don't blame her, because y'all, at the end of the day, she is a woman and he is a man. He chose to put a child inside of her, which he could have avoided. He could have avoided that at all costs. So what she decides to do with that child is what she decides to do with that child. So they can say, oh, she had this baby for money or whatever, but he could have stopped it. If he didn't really want that to happen or no chances to happen, you should have been at home with your woman doing what you want to do with your woman, because you feel like anybody else you get pregnant, they have to make that decision. But like, that's it's their body, it's their choice. So him getting mad at her and continuously not doing right by his child because he didn't want to have a baby, even though she had the baby, it's her choice. Okay, the baby's the baby is here now. Either you're going to change or you're going to just be a poor father because you're mad about your decision. You messed up. Admit that. Admitting is the next step. So getting mad at her is crazy when at the end of the day, he chose to put a baby inside of her. He could have avoided all costs. You cannot blame a woman for her decision. It's her decision. She wants to keep the baby. She wants to keep the baby. If she don't want to keep the baby, she don't want to keep the baby. But at the end of the day, it's her body, her choice. So she made a lot of valid points. And the fact that she said something about how when the Roe versus Wade case got overturned and people were being told that they can no longer have a shmortion, what everybody was saying, my body, my choice, my body, my choice. Yes, okay, so when they choose to keep the baby, that's also their choice too. She's choosing to deal with it. So y'all can say whatever about her, and I'm pretty sure people got a lot of stuff to say, but at the end of the day, that's her body, it's her choice. At the end of the day, it's her body, her choice, your body, your choice. That's the decision she chose, and he can't be too mad about it, because if you felt that way, you shouldn't be dealing with her intimately, have no type of intercourse with no woman you don't want to see yourself having a child with. And that's point blank period. And if you don't like it, don't be having intercourse with people that you can't see a future with. Simple as that. Have some self-control. And until you have some self-control, you're going to keep coming into spaces and places where you are being tested, because at the end of the day it's your private part. You decide who you put it into. And I think a lot of these men don't realize that they have money, you have status. You're going to have people that's going to only want to have with you because they know you got money behind your name. That's going to only want to have a baby with you because you got money behind your name. And you can't be mad because you have the choice to deal with these people or not. Have some self-control. Word of the day, self-control. Phrase of the day, self-control. Have some self-control. You can't be mad at nobody else. And again, the child is here. It's either you're going to take care of the child or you're not. Like, I don't get it. But y'all, let me go ahead and play out this video so y'all can see. And y'all, please leave y'all comments down below. I'm not saying y'all gotta agree with me, but just, however y'all feel about the situation, just go ahead and put your comments in, because I would love to hear y'all point of view on this whole situation, because I know everybody got a lot to say.
So let this count as a wellness check and the dead of fake news. I get so many messages from you girls that are like, Ayesha, we're just making sure your mental health is okay because of all of the nasty, nasty comments. And it's like, guys, I don't pay attention to that shit. So guys, I have been purposely staying off the internet. Reason being is because I don't want to come out of character from the things that are being written and commented, the lies that are being made up. And I know that if I put myself in position to respond, I'm then putting myself in position to defend my daughter and defending her of what has been written. There's no nice way to do it because people have been so ignorant and so cold-hearted towards a child. And funny enough, I don't know if it's been a year or two, but I remember when Trump wanted to push laws banning the rights to abortion. And I remember how women came together and they protest. And you guys, you got dressed in jerry beads, and some of you went down in panties and bras and trench coats and was like, this is my body, this is my choice, okay? But the second a woman makes the decision, and I'm not even sure if it's a woman or if maybe, well, I know I'm probably getting this attention because of who I am and who I am attached to. But just generally speaking, the second a woman decides to make the decision about her body and her child, y'all turn into weirdos. Do you want a man to tell you what to do with your body or not? Do you want the right or not? What happened? I've also come to realization that there are just certain allegations that I will never, ever beat with you guys. I came into this situation with the status because I have a child by a very successful artist, right? From then, I'm viewed as a certain type of woman because I'm beautiful and have a nice body. And normally women like that attract a certain caliber of men, which is also not my fault. And now that I am in yet another situation where I now have a child with another successful man, there's no telling you guys that I'm not a gold digger. You guys, it's no beating those allegations at all. The only thing that irritates me is I read comments that say, oh, you're a gold digger, or you kept the baby for a check. What if I came to y'all's pages, right? And I compared the men that you have children with to the men that I have children with. And I said, you were digging for poverty when you picked him to be your baby daddy, weren't you? Oh, you kept that baby for an extra income tax credit, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for a couple extra $100 in food stamps, didn't you? Or you kept that baby for an extra Section 8 voucher. Is that why you kept your baby? Now, if that was triggering, that's how I feel every time somebody says, do you even love that baby? You kept that baby for a check. Oh yeah, baby, I'm on one tonight. We gonna talk about it. Cause see, I sat back and I watched y'all in your dirty bonnets lay back on your headboards or in your cars with the cloth seats. I saw you. And you voiced your opinion about what you would have did if you were in my situation with my options that you do not have and you probably never will. How you gonna tell me what you would have did with my situation when you had a baby for your weed man, or you had a baby for that dude that be robbing everybody, or you had a baby for the booster, or you had a baby for the dude that you have to run down for $250? Yeah, let's talk about it. I would like to stop for a second, and I would like to give a shout out to Uber Pink Hair. Uber Pink Hair is going to be below. Listen, they keep me on 10. If you want to get like me in a way that you could actually get like me, go buy this hair, girl, because listen, she don't play. And my girl Tiana always slay. Okay, go get this hair. This is Uber Pink Hair. You see it? Don't play. Uber Pink Hair. Go get you some. Oh, baby, I know the Golden Girl's been waiting for this. Baby, listen, my best friend is a Taurus, and my best friend been like, and why isn't Golden Girl talking? I looked at my best friend. I was like, baby, Golden Girl's trying to find a way to put it in words because y'all showed out. I would like to take the time out to extend grace to any woman that has recently given birth. Or it doesn't even have to be recent, because from my understanding, postpartum does not have a time frame on it. I thank God daily that I was already coming from a situation where I have dealt with the internet and the opinions and the scrutiny and the drama and just how mean and ignorant people can be. I've dealt with it before. So I have tough skin. And I just thank God that I never saw a day of postpartum. But to any woman that is going through it, I would like to pray you through it. I pray that you overcome it. And I'm taking the time out to do this because the internet showed me no grace. While I was pregnant, after my pregnancy, y'all showed me no grace. Y'all wouldn't know if I was sliding down my wall in a closet or on a cliff about to jump. Thank God I'm really like that. Thank God I'm really like that. And the things that y'all was doing, it didn't break me. It didn't faze me. Thank God. But any woman that is going through postpartum, I pray you through it, my love.